Hey there, YouTube. Well-rounded prepper here. Just wanted to take a couple of minutes and just send out kind of an encouraging video here. So I started prepping about 15 years ago. And when I started prepping, there was a lot of fear, or at least I had a lot of fear. I had just started paying attention to the things going on in the world. Sort of just woken up, if you will. And every time I saw a new headline about something or a new news story, I panicked. I went out and I panic bought. And it would often be just, I feel the urgency. I have to get to the store. I need to get something extra. So I would go to the store and I'd spend a little bit of extra money that I shouldn't have spent. And often I would put us in the negative, or I would just put off another bill until the next time, which always put us behind. So it wasn't, not only was it not good budgeting, but it was also not trusting God. And I wasn't as, I just was in a different place in my walk with the Lord then. So I really wasn't trusting Him. So I'm not encouraging you to run out and panic buy and destroy your budget and put off bills. I am encouraging you, if you can afford to take a little bit of extra money now and get a little bit extra. Your next grocery run, get a few extra cans. You know, if you're the type of person that doesn't tend to keep stock in your home, you just have like your cabinet in your kitchen and that's where your food is, and you just go to the store every couple of days, I would really encourage you to break that habit. I would encourage you, for every grocery trip that you go on, to take, if you can, an extra $20 and get $20 worth of extra cans of food, or $20 worth of extra boxes of food, or frozen food even. Just whatever you can to get a little bit extra. Again, I don't want you putting yourselves in debt. I don't want you going into the bank negative. I don't want you putting bills off. But I would encourage you to get something. Consider sacrificing that $10 coffee at Starbucks for a couple of days, or, if you're a big fast food type of person, consider saving back the money that you'd spend on that meal and just get something extra. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to see that the supply chain has been suffering and is continuing to suffer. With inflation the way that it is, that's another factor. And the prices are going up every day, mind you. I went to the store one day and got some stew beef. And the next day I went back and grabbed some more and the price had changed. So prices are not staying the same. The Fed just recently raised interest rates, and that's something that you have to consider too. So with that, with the supply chain disruptions, with the factor of not having enough workers, enough people to produce, all of the different droughts that have been happening, all of the different mass slaughters that have had to have happened this year, it's really important to just have some extra food on hand. And I'm seeing videos on the internet right now from different preppers that are going to different stores right now. This is November of 2022, and they're showing depleted store shelves because people are starting to stock up, or they are continuing to stock up, or whatever it is. And there's just more gaps on the shelves. So having, $20 worth of extra food on hand is way better than not having any extra on hand. So I always encourage people to just take a few extra dollars and get extra whenever you go to the store. And I would definitely encourage you to do so now. Um, and obviously, it's everything within moderation. I also am a big proponent of being balanced. And again, trusting the Lord. So I do encourage you to have extra. I would try to encourage you to not do so out of fear, just more out of taking the initiative to take care of yourself and or your family, and then trusting God with the rest. I've said before that, I'm so thankful for the food that we have, the extra food we have, because we're actually able to help other people out sometimes when they need it. But I know that if something catastrophic happened, like God forbid we had a fire and we lost everything, I know that the Lord would provide. So trust God, do what you can while you can, and try not to have one of those ugly breakdown fights in the middle of the aisle at Walmart. I don't want to see a return to that, but if it continues going in the direction it's going, that's something that we may start seeing more of. So just take a little bit of extra funds if you can. Even go to the Dollar Tree. They have stuff there. They have edible stuff there. So if money is really, really tight, just do what you can. Get some extra snacks, even some, Ritz crackers that have the peanut butter, or whatever you can. Just get a little bit extra every time you get the chance, and let it store up a little bit so that you have a nest egg of food to uh, kind of catch you when things start getting rough. That's it, YouTube. Just wanted to send out a little note of encouragement there. God bless all of you and have a wonderful night.